how we doing today? Oh dear, hold on. Oh. Let's get this fixed. Oh, how are we doing all today? How are we? Oh my goodness. Whew. Hello. My iPad no longer recognizes me. So that's fun. Oh shoot. You know, every now and again you just gotta kind of swap it up a little. You gotta change things up. Just a little lot. Hold on. There we go. All right. Lovely, wonderful. Hello, Kilted Ninja. Have a great lurk. Mothman Centaur, thank you for your contribution to the game jam. Jack, you as well. Foolbox, thank you as well. We are getting really close on that by now, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, where are we at? Yeah, we're 64% to the game jam. We're nearly there. Mothman Centaur, you're very welcome for breaking your headphones. Foolbox, behold my true form. Jack. Shoot, Off-Grid Game Dev, welcome in. Hello. How you doing? I did shave. What did you even look like before? So there's a monster in Doctor Who. Looks like a gray Martian. And Foolbox knows where I'm going with this. Where as soon as you see them, you remember them. But as soon as you look away, you forget them. What did I look like before? I looked like one of these things. Who's the new streamer? I have taken over the skin suit that was Joe, and the beard was too scratchy, so I removed it. No, it wasn't too scratchy. In reality, it was just getting pretty big, and felt it was time for a shift. It's growing out as we speak. I'm not going to shave again for a little while. But I like to kind of do new things every now and again. I used to have hair down to my shoulders, actually. Yeah. So we're all about kind of trying new things. Hypothetically, if I say Fox looks like a teenager, would that be considered bullying? Genuinely, Fortune's favorite. That's why I have the beard. That is exactly why I have the beard. Is because I look like I'm fresh out of high school. No one believes I'm in my mid-30s. We can't be friends anymore. I haven't shaved in like 8 years. Oh, that's great, Foolbox. That is so great. By the way, I apologize. I haven't been able to get around to my morning streamers like I've been wanting to. Very hard when you've got a newborn keeping you awake all night long. But hopefully as he starts to sleep more, so too shall I. And I will be able to jump back into these morning streams a lot more. So, Vevin Velour, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in. Great to have you. Oh my gosh. How are we all doing today? How are our projects? You look great, my man. Well, thank you. It's you just gotta, like I was saying, you just gotta change it up every now and again. It's growing the beard out as we speak. The little hair gremlins are doing their work, but it's fun to change it up every now and again. Excuse me, little kid, can you call your dad to do the stream again? Oh shoot. Yeah, this is probably what my son's gonna look like in about 5-10 years. So that's fun. And there's Sarah. Hello, Wife Quest. I got fences plus gates to snap and all work together in my game. No kidding. This is the survival one with like the van and stuff. That's super rad, Off-Grid. Hold on, wait a minute. Do I have the name of that game? Hold on. Off-Grid Game Dev, you're not in my sheet. What's the name of that game? Off-grid life. Of course it's off-grid life. Is it a cozy game? I mean, I want to say like farmer, but it's not really a farming game, right? Literally part of the Kingsman. Our 3-year-old couldn't stop staring, yeah. Oh, shoot. Good times. Fun. And of course you're making it in GameMaker, right? Cozy farming. Perfect. Cool. Got it on the list. Good. Okay. I'm glad you're all here today because I desperately need your help. Because my family's about to starve. I'm just kidding. No, I desperately need your help because we're trying to build this game about a dog who's rescuing his owner's soul. And I am losing my soul trying to make it. So thank you all for being here. Together, we'll make it through this. We're going to do it because I'm inspired by all of you and what you're working on. Offgrid, thank you for sharing your progress. Oh my goodness. Foolbox, by the way, I've been following along on those visual updates you've been making to Blockshop. Holy crap. It's looking fantastic, man. It like the juice coming out of that thing. You could make a smoothie out of it. It's looking great. Vevin will just get another soul. Oh. Everything's a commodity, isn't it? You know how I got another soul, Vevin? I got another soul by being laid off 3 times. And I realized that noise isn't for me, and I'm gonna do this thing instead. So, that's the soul I'm currently on. You got a graphics update. Oh, nice. That looks a lot cleaner. Very nice. Did you do the graphics on that, or did you hire someone out for it? Hold on, let me bring this over. This is off-grid. Last word, life. Off-grid life. You hired someone. I think that was a good call. This looks, I mean, the other stuff was fine. This looks much more clean and good. And you got the little duckies in there. So cute. Okay, Hadao. What's up? I shaved? Nay. I ripped the hair out of my face by transforming my hands into bear claws and just... I know, right? Isn't that so cute? Yeah, that's a big upgrade. How much did that cost you? Did they do, like, all the sprite work already, or was it just kind of like this world tile set? Sorry, you don't have to go into all the details. I'm just really curious. It looks great, man. Looks really great. Foolbox need to get the menus better. Yeah, I hear that. I definitely hear that. Pay the guy $50 an hour. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. On both sides. That's like a somewhat low rate, so you feel like you're getting a good deal, but it's also like a decent rate, so like the dude's not gonna starve. That's good. That's great. Hire my help for the menu. Yeah. Gamification and game design, UI design, UX work. Inquiries, go to foxhollowgames@gmail.com. Actually, do have someone reaching out today asking for help building a WordPress site I need to respond to. By the way, WifeQuest, Adam reached out to me saying he needs help building a WordPress site and will hire me today. So, indie games with good graphics always catch me off guard because I expect them to look like my projects look like, but they don't and actually look like a proper game. Yeah, so, okay. We want to talk? We want to talk about that? Let's talk about that. This is a real thing, and it's something you need to be aware of. Universal Principles of Design. I threw this in our Discord because this is a book that everyone needs to read and like have deeply ingrained in their psyches as indie game devs. It's freaking amazing. Have you ever heard of the von Restorff effect? You will soon because I'm doing a short about it in Balatro, which, by the way, is going to be our analysis game today. Foolbox, I have yet to win a run of Balatro. It is driving me crazy. All right, aesthetic usability. What? Am I spelling something wrong? Yeah, this one? I mean, I guess it's alphabetical. I can just do it alphabetically. Aesthetic usability effect. Here we go. This is our game design principle for the day. I can't read how many games I've played. I played like 6 hours of it, man. It's rough. It's rough. I've gotten to the final fight. Gotten to the final, or blind, or whatever. I got in there once, and then I lost it all. So, aesthetic usability effect. Let's talk about this. Aesthetic designs are perceived as easier to use than less aesthetic designs. That is the entire principle. So I like it. I do like it. I know I was kind of whining about it a lot on stream, but that's mostly about poker, not about Balatro. I think it's a very, very cleverly designed thing. I'm going to have a couple of shorts coming out about it soon. As soon as Omar, the editor, is able to get things back to me, we'll be uploading them. And I have been having a great time with it. In fact, it inspired me to get another game that came out that's very similar, which we'll be looking at, I think, tomorrow, called... it's the stupidest name. It's called Bingle Bingle. Bingle Bingle. And it's the same idea. It's Balatro, but instead of poker, it's a roulette wheel. That's the game. So, I think we're seeing a big... I think Luck Be a Landlord started a wave of something where we're going to see a lot of very cleverly taken familiar concepts to a very wide audience and then brought into a new gamification space where there's a bit more to bite into. And I think Balatro was the start of it. Bingle Bingle is the next one. Is that the roulette one you talked about? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And then I think there's going to be more. I think it's only a matter of time before someone builds a blackjack roguelike. A matter of time before... And then, you know, we'll start to see this third, fourth, fifth generation iterations of these, right? So we'll start to see Balatro, but like fantasy, and Balatro, but like sci-fi, right? And then we'll start to see Balatro, but like sci-fi, and you're traveling between planets and you're building a base, and, you know, all of those extra generation iterations and stuff. It's really cool to see the burgeoning of this new space that everyone's exploring. Which is wild. I'm sure the person who made Luck Be a Landlord never would have considered what they were doing was going to be revolutionary. Fortune's Favor. I want to make a roguelike, but I would want to make it more Noita and Magica inspired. Interesting. I haven't played Noita. I have it on my Steam Deck. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I've been playing Children of Morta, and that's been a really interesting pseudo roguelike sort of experience, dungeon delve thing, with way more heart and story than I would have imagined. This is what my games will look like for eternity. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And, Jack, if you watched my YouTube shorts recently, you'll know there's that gap, right? Between where you are and where you want to be. And the only way to get through it is to get through those early stages. That's the sad thing. That's what I'm going through right now. The only way to the other side is through. Noita is pain and can take anywhere from 100 to 600 hours to get your first win. Wow, that's not encouraging. Goodness, that's like full-on original Rogue style, level of stuff. Okay, let's get back to the aesthetic usability effect. Describes a phenomenon in which people perceive more aesthetic designs as easier to use than less aesthetic designs, whether they are or not. The effect has been observed in several experiments and has significant implications regarding the acceptance, use, and performance of a design or a product. Aesthetic designs look easier to use and have a higher probability of being used, whether or not they actually are easier to use. More usable but less aesthetic designs may suffer a lack of acceptance that renders issues of usability moot. These perceptions bias subsequent interactions and are resistant to change. For example, in a study of how people use computers, researchers found that early impressions influenced long-term attitudes about their quality and use. A similar phenomenon is well documented with regard to human attractiveness. First impressions of people influence attitude attitude formation, and measurably affect how people are perceived and treated. So naturally, I shaved my beard and decided to look like a teenager again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Fortunes. It's yeah. I usually try and play through to finishing. We'll see where I get with that one. It's compelling. I'll tell you that. I really want to. People think pretty stuff is easier to use. Yep, 100% Foolbox. That's exactly why Apple has won the market. Because if you look at a lot of what Apple builds nowadays, they're not really concerned about usability like they used to be. When they first launched, they revolutionized the space. They were some of the first people to really bring on human-computer interaction specialists. And it was awesome. But then they realized, wait a minute, we can make stuff just look really good, and then we win. Because Microsoft isn't doing that. And so, like when the iPod generation came out, they got really attractive-looking product, and then they evangelized the crap out of it. They literally had a chief evangelizing officer. It's a literal thing. And they've won. They've won so many markets because of that. And we can learn from that, right? Like here, Nokia was one of the first companies to realize that adoption of cell phones required more than basic communication features. Cell phones needed to be recharged frequently, carried around, and often suffer from signal loss or interference. They're not trouble-free devices. Aesthetic elements like color covers and customizable rings are more than ornaments. The aesthetic elements create a positive relationship with users that, in turn, makes such troubles more tolerable and the devices more successful. So when you're making your game, invest in the aesthetics. It's worth it. It will make it feel easier to use, even if it's not. Currently working on my senior design project, says K Hadao. Just finished making a 3D model parser to generate 2D snapshots for computer vision comparisons. That sounds awesome, K Hadao. What the heck? Hold on. What is this? Let's take a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. That's great, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you for sharing. Want to just be done with it and work on my game, though. Yeah, I get it. I understand that. But hey, you're making it through, right? This is your senior design project. Like, this is the last stretch. And then you're going to have all sorts of freedom that you may not be ready to handle. Wait, you mean now I can work on my game all that I want? Aubrey. Hi, Joe. I should be planning my next D&D session, but I'm very lazy. Nah. You're letting your brain recharge, Aubrey. D&D sessions require creativity. Creativity requires a fresh mind. You can't be creative and prepare something that's going to be enjoyed by a table if you're not fresh. I can make a horrible UI that looks good, says Foolbox. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. There's great competitions out there, actually, of make the least usable, like, volume slider. Hold on. Can I find these? Least usable volume control. Yes. Check these out. You have to tilt the the slider around. Advanced volume control. This one's a click and it's like a golf shot. Oh man, curling. Oh yeah, can't forget the D&D character builder version of volume sliders. We've automatically adjusted your volume based on your latitude. Make a noise as loud as you want the volume to be. Oh, I love stuff like this. This gets me every time. Oh, gosh. Press space to perform color action. Set volume to 0. Increase by 5%. gosh. uh, User in your face? No, I haven't heard of this one. Welcome to User in Your Face, a challenging exploration of UI and design patterns. Simply fill in the form as fast and accurate. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. We got the big no button. And then please click here to go to the next page. Okay. Here? Okay, good, we got it. Oh, gee. Is that a problem for you? Yes. What is? No. Wait, what is happening? Okay. Your password requires at least 10 characters. Should have at least one capital letter. Must have at least one numeral. At least one letter of your email. And you're doing the password before the email. Can have at least one Cyrillic character. All right. We got this. Password. Hold on. We have to do the email first. Your email is jeez. Slagathor at ever. Close. Okay, good. At everwinged. .b. Sure. All right. Choose password. This is it's my best email password 773. Can have at least one Cyrillic character. Doesn't need to. I do not accept the terms and conditions. Can't. Jeez. Next. This is me. To complete your profile, please upload it. It's already loading. Download image. What happens if I click that? Is that actually going to download something? It did. It downloaded this avatar. That's amazing. Upload any image. Here we go. Choose 3 interests. Mullets, cinnamon, unselect all. And they're still blue. And select all is up here. Oh my gosh. Choose exactly 3 interests is what I'm assuming that is meant to be. I'm gonna pick drywall, questions, and post-its. The button order, jeez. Personal details, placeholder, and all the typography differences, and oh golly. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. First name, Slagathor, and tab does nothing. Title, Mr. Surname, the Everwinged. Street, your closet. Yes, I know I did the wrong your. Number. Jeez. Number what? What am I numbering? Age. It doesn't update until you're done and goes all the way up to 200. Yeah, Slagathor is definitely older than 200. Zip 111. No form validation. Good. Yep, good. City, closet, country. And they're all grayscale until you hover. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, that's so good. Box? Yeah, sure. We got Foolbox in the chat. Closet number 5. Yeah. Oh, this is just the street name and then the number on that street name. Birth date. Oh, all the padding on here. Brutal. It's sorted alphabetically in the months. Oh, this is great. Year 1900. Gender. There's no other option. Slagathor is a nameless entity conjured by the psychic. Agent birth date don't match. Okay. So what? 1914? If I do like January? Oh boy. All right. Age is 0. I was born today. What is it? The 20th? February 20th. Gender and title don't match. What do you mean? It's Mr. and male. Oh, the blue is unselected, isn't it? Almost done now. We just need to proof that you are a human. Select all pictures with glasses. Oh, yeah. Are we talking eyeglasses or cup glasses or multiple glass? Oh, my gosh. And then, of course, you can't get to the bottom here. Select all checks. Oh, my gosh. How are you supposed to, like... Checkmate. Okay, I'm gonna assume that the people who... Oh, no! The checkboxes go to the thing below them! Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We'll do those checks. Nope. Oh, we hit the ad. I'm so sorry. We're gonna power through this. Select all light pictures. Oh, jeez. This is the worst part. This is 100% the worst part. Oh, gall. Oh, with a circle. I'm a circle. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna guess the moon doesn't count as a circle because it's got the eclipse. And with a circle, that's multiple circles. Multiple circles. That only has one circle. That only has one circle. Oh, gall. How on earth? Send to bottom. Oh my gosh. I'm defeated. I can't fathom how to solve for this one. Oh boy, wow. There you go. User in your face. So, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about with doing good transparent design, right? It's why when we talk about these design principles, you may think of it like, oh, well, like, obviously a button should look like a button, right? But, like, is it obvious? Because, like, it's pretty easy to mess it up, to be frank. You know, all of these things are, like, chunking. You would think chunking is something very obvious, where you just put units of information that are related to each other in chunks. Like, that's obvious, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen all the time. I know how to not do this, but the line between good and very good design is kind of small, I feel. Yeah, it is. It's... We could do a whole series on that. Hey, Prosto, how's it going? We could do a whole series on that and how you can get to proficient fairly quick, but getting to mastery is a whole nother story, right? Mastery is a lifelong endeavor, and you never reach it. Never really, truly. Great design is intense. So, lifelong. It is. It is. It shouldn't discourage you from, like, getting started and doing it right now. But it is nonetheless. Well, I've lived a life long so far. There you go. Speaking of living lifelong, boy, we are 46 minutes in. New face? Yes, I picked it up from Walmart this morning. My kid said, "Dad, can we have streamer?" And I said, "No, we have streamer at home." This is streamer at home. This is actually a ping tuber. Yeah. It's just really high fidelity. So, let me show you where we're at right now. I've been pouring in a lot of work into this thing, trying to get it up and running. And I finally got the systems built last night that I've been hoping to. We've got some bugs, like we're not starting off the way that we should, but the spawner is working pretty much 100% of the time. Obviously, we've got to like fine-tune a lot of the values and stuff. We've got our progress tracker up here. Ignore all the lives and everything. I did that so I could debug things a little bit better. Fez tuber, there you go. Yeah. So we are rewarding speed now. We're actually moving along the track faster, depending on how far forward you are. So, oh gosh. So if you get way back here, the tracker slows down. And if you get way far along, then it speeds it up. And we're not crashing anymore. It's great. As my math teacher says, now we're cooking with peanut oil. That's right. Yes. Everyone knows that cooking with peanut oil is faster than all other oils. So those are some really big things to have gotten done. Why? Why what, Prosto? You do have that bug. Or for some reason, if you like ground pound and fall down, it just like resets. We cooking with sunflower oil. There you go. It's largely all the same. Listen, I don't know much about game dev yet. I know a decent amount about cooking. And if I know one thing about cooking, is that oil is tremendously important, and the oil that you use is mostly just down to flavor that you like personally. And a lot of the things that we kind of freak out about with oils are not as big a deal as we make it out to be. I think peanut oil is just bad for cooking. It's fine. It's fine. It's really good for frying. People like the flavor. That's really what it comes down to. People like the flavor of using it for fried food. But like, spoilers, you can fry stuff in olive oil if you want. You know, it's just, do you like the flavor of olive oil? Go ahead and use it, right? Okay. Ooh. It's not the same. Oil burning temperature is different. Yes, oil burning temperature is different. You are right. However, oh boy, we're getting into it now. There is a lack of strong evidence that the average person can really pick up on it as long as you're cooking well. If you're cooking to a well-executing degree, like, it's probably going to be fine. You know, it's kind of like wines, you know, like, okay, maybe like a sommelier can pick out the difference, but like, can you? Really? Can you? That's kind of where it's at. For most people, not everyone, but for most people, doesn't really matter. Like, most professional chefs have like 2 oils in their house. They've got like olive oil to cook with, and then like an olive oil to drizzle with. And like, that's kind of it. My partner would fight you. I believe it. I know this is a little bit controversial, but it's not unresearched. I'll say that much. So anyways, we've got stuff happening. And we just got to cruise through a couple of bugs today that have been really grinding my gears. And when we get that squared away, we can start building out the rest of the game content. We can build out hazards, because right now we only have enemies spawning in. We need hazards. We need walls that will block you, or platform types that will hurt you if you step on them for too long, or platforms that move up and down, or like cycle around and stuff. So we got some work to do as far as that goes, but a lot of progress is being made. So that's where we're at today. There's a problem. Let's look at that top bug, triple jump bug, that for some reason, I don't know why, the first jump you take does not count. I don't know why. So we've got to figure that out in the next 40 minutes before we dive back into Balatro. Powdered sugar blows up factories. Wow. I guess I could see that because it's just so powdered, right? What's the right term? I mean, it's gonna poof. I could see it being very easy to get that coating everything. And then if it's flammable at all, you know, if they have any sort of coating on it that is even the least bit flammable, flour is worse. I've heard like of grain silo explosions and stuff. When it's aerosolized, it's extremely flammable and explosive. Wow. Well, that's horrifying. So now when I'm making, you know, brownies or something, and I don't mix it in carefully, and I get that big poof, I'll just be afraid for my life. Windmills have a hole in them so they don't explode. Wow, crazy. That's wild. Okay. So this jump. Imagine that puff on a massive scale. Yeah, an industrial mixer with, you know, hundreds of gallons of material. Oh, let's swap out hats. You got it, Aubrey. As a reminder, we do have a daily community challenge reaching towards the ultimate goal of starting up our very first game jam. So you can see that up above. Best of luck. As soon as we hit that point amount, we'll start it. And I am going to be learning a new engine for that one. I'm going to be learning Godot. That'll be fun. Powder, sugar, and flour in a factory setting are terrifying to think about. I believe it. I believe it. Game jam sounds nice. Yes, it's going to be a fun time. I'm talking with a bunch of different people on different formats and stuff. Still kind of solidifying it. But I've got the basic structure down. And it's going to be a lot more growth and skill-based than a traditional game jam. You need a Godot overlay, my sir. I sure do. First off, I need a real overlay. This, you know, browser up here just floating into the ether with no framing around it or anything, I'm sure is great. But, yeah, so we're going to do it a lot more based around, like, design principles. So we'll have a theme that relates to a design principle. And we're going to have prizes. We're going to have different categories. We're going to have judges. We're going to have all sorts of rad stuff. We're going to have critique sessions, so you can bring your stuff in if you'd like and get iterative critique from a crowd of people and improve and grow. So it's going to be less about, like, here's a funny meme, go build it, and then we just blind toss it all into the ether. And instead, it's going to be very, very deliberate about trying to help people develop skill sets. So I want to learn GameMaker sometime. Honestly, I think it's worth it to learn GameMaker. I really do. As much as I kind of rag on it sometimes, because it is really bad at some things. I'm gonna be doing a short of the Rent musical soundbite. You know, the 525,600 minutes, right? Have that be the end. And it's like, how many lines of code did it take you to get collisions working? 525,600. I haven't been doing any coding, but I've been working a lot on adventure maps in Clone Drone. That sounds exciting. Fortune's favorite, Godot overlays are surprisingly easy. I hope so. That'd be nice. I'd like that. That'd be great. So this is our offending line of code. This is what's causing our triple jump. And I don't know why. Don't minimize your effort. Yeah, for real. And let's also define easy to be relative, right? Like, relative to someone who knows what they're doing, relative to someone who knows coding, relative to someone who's worked in Godot, or relative to me. Aubrey, would you like me to share it in the channel on Discord? Issue is I'm not sure you have the game, so you wouldn't be able to play it. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play it, but like, if you'd like to share your work, that's what it's there for. I'd love to see what people are working on, even if I can't necessarily partake in it. I love seeing what people are making. It energizes me to keep going. That's actually what makes my beard grow. So if we comment out that line, like, we're all of a sudden not losing our jumps anymore. So, or we're not getting extra jumps. So like, that's the problem. But the weird thing is, the states work out and on floor works out, and it doesn't seem like it should be triggering. I don't even have double jumps as Prosto. Yeah, well, you know, neither do I really. I've got something that sticks duct taped together to resemble a double jump. I have no idea what I'm doing. Connie just made a very easy to use interface. Very nice. Connie Dev is a great person. By the way, if none of you have checked out Connie Dev and this discussion is piquing your interest, go check out Connie Dev. They've been doing a lot of really cool stuff. How about I make a video playing through it and post that? Yeah, totally. I'd love to see that. Why is it called duct tape? Is it made from ducks? It should be. If you ever want nightmares, learn about ducks. They're terrifying creatures. But no, it is not made from ducks. It's a brand name. The brand is called duct tape because the type of tape that it is for ducts. D-U-C-T. Duct tape. And so someone did the very clever thing and just made a brand of duct tape called duct tape. Because it's really hard to say duct. I know about fishbone glue. Yeah, horse glue. Yeah, absolutely. So this is the problem. This jump count equals 0 is triggering when it shouldn't. So let me see if I can, like, figure out a way to debug this. We're gonna turn on our debug mode. And try and move forward. Oh dear. Yep, okay. So like, it looks like we are moving into our jumping state perfectly fine, right? And the other problem is, it doesn't happen every time. Oh dear. Like that time it worked. That time it didn't. That time it worked. That time it worked. Worked. And worked. Yeah, it's so weird. And then it clearly didn't, right? So, are we subtracting jumps correctly? Ignore comments, find all. This one. So we'll clear out our log. And then I want to see if we are subtracting that initial jump correctly. Where's our jump count plus plus? Right here. So we're going to say show debug message jump count. And then we're going to copy this and we're going to do it before that. So we'll get a before, run the line, and then an after. And we'll see in our console, hopefully, if it's actually doing it or not. Okay. Yes, it is. So it is subtracting it. So you can see in the console here, we've got these multiple 0 1s, 0 1s. That's when I'm doing like the first air jump. So it's saying jump count is getting set to 0 after it is set to 1. Why? Jump count. Let's just find everywhere we're using jump count, I guess, you know? So we have jump count equals 0 when you're idle or on the floor. Let's set a debug in here, right? Let's just see if this is the code that's really causing our problem. Jump count. Let's take a look. Oh, I saw a 2 for a half a second. 1 and a 2. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that one. This is being tricky because it's hard to parse out that much stuff getting printed out, and it's happening every step. Is there a way we can make it not happen every step so that I can actually parse out visually what's happening? I mean, we could move that into like the collision script or something. I think that would cause more problems. You know what? Let's just put it in an if, right? Let's do if keyboard check pressed V key space, and then we put the debug in there. So now, theoretically, when we hit spacebar, if we're on the floor or in an idle state, then it will print out the jump count. That's kind of what we're looking for anyways. So that's interesting to me because we're hitting this and we're saying jump count equals 0. But then like I'm not totally sure if we are going through all of this correctly. I'm just gonna put a breakpoint in. Ugh, man. Gotta slow it down. Gotta slow it down. Okay. So. Wait. Hold on. What? Okay, that was weird. It didn't hit this jump key pressed line earlier. Let me try that again. Oh, because it's triggering this every frame. Oh, because on create, we're idle state, right? Okay, no, never mind. That was a false alarm. So we jump. Our velocity is set. Let me scroll down so you guys can see too. And then we are saying if the jump key is pressed and jump count is less than jump max, which they both are, true, we move in. We're going to skip over the barrel stuff. Our velocity Y is set to 0. That's not good. And then if there is a collision, what, am I just saying if you're on the floor? And then if the floor is bouncy? Why do I have this, like, nested? I'm pretty sure I could just remove that if. Jump count up. So jump count is now 1. Good. Play the sound effect. Jump timer equals jump hold frames. So we set our jump timer to know how long we can hold it in. We're yeah, not worrying about that. Jump key hold and jump timer greater than 0. So velocity Y equals jump speed. And then we're checking this again. What? We just did this up above. Why are we doing it again? What could be happening here? This is so strange. Here, let me get this out of the way. It's because if you don't hit something, it won't return the platform. So it won't have a bouncy property and will crash. Could be. Could be. Yeah, maybe that was the reason why we have that double nested if. Now we're, okay, we're in the spawner. We can skip over all this. Take a look at our variables. I'll just use the keyboard. We're waiting until we get back to instance of object player. Here we go. And this is just in the draw step. So like our jump counter. Yeah, still at 1. Okay. Jump count is still at 1. We're out of the player. Fast forward here. And the vultures, penguin, ground, player. Jump. Count. Where are you? There we are. Still 1. Good. Yeah. We have to repeat this a lot. We set our health to like 30 so that I can actually test things a little bit better. Okay. Out of the player, into the ground. Penguins, player progress, player. Let's go double check on jump count. Still at 1. Okay, we're in the spawner object now. And if we're in the spawner, that means we've gone through a full frame, right? Yeah, we're drawing the jumps again. So what's our problem? Do you not have, like, breakpoints and stuff? I do have breakpoints. But the problem is I don't know where it's breaking. So, like, we were going through after this, trying to see, like, where are we doing things? I don't think we need this extra bouncy. Whatever. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it until we need to. Huh. So, I mean, it seems like it's working, but then it's not. What could the problem be? So, we have an ad starting soon. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to walk around, do some jumping and or jacks, and come back at this with a little more of a fresh brain. We'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. It is great to have you here. I appreciate all of you. There we go. There we go. 20 in a row. That's not a bad number of jumps. Mothman Centaur, only one jump at a time. Haven't unlocked double jump yet. Gotta get on that. It's gonna unlock a whole new level of the game. Mute, no mute. Yeah, it was unplugged. Please don't do Jack. Jack, I gotta get my heart rate up, buddy. What do you mean? Jumping jacks are great for getting your heart rate up. You know? Just throw out a couple of those guys and you're ready to go. You know? Don't try and sabotage me like that, Jack. All right. Those ad breaks are never as long as I feel like they're going to be. Got about 15 more minutes of this before we dive into Balatro. We'll do some more analysis. We'll talk about the von Restroff effect as well. So the thing is, we're setting velocity y equal to our jump boost. But then we're completely resetting it here. So I think what we need to do, plus equals jump boost. We're already doing the jump boost. Oh no, this is the double boost for bounciness. Okay. I think we move this into this if statement, right? And then we can get rid of this extra condition. I mean, we can just say if state equals state's idle. And then we put an else to get this guy in. So this is a group of stuff now, right? If state equals state idle, get your initial boost. Otherwise, when you press the space key, set to 0, and then do your normal thing. That doesn't make sense. You should get your jump boost whether you're on the ground or whether you're in the air, right? Like, can I just delete that and have it work better? Yeah, okay, so we're still getting our phantom extra jump. Also, mechanically speaking and from a design perspective, I'm pretty sure I'm going to change it so that when you fall down, you don't lose a life. Life will only be taken off from, like, bad guys. But if you fall, you get reset, and that loses you time. And so the opponents will be getting ahead of you. All right, well, we haven't lost anything. So that's good. We can get rid of the else velocity y equals 0 thing. And I think we can just get rid of that. I think so, right? I don't see any reason why we wouldn't do it that way. Just every time you jump, set it equal to your jump boost. Reset your velocity y just to clean it up, and then set it to the jump boost. And then you get double the jump boost if you're on a bouncy platform. Right? That makes sense. Then increase the jump count, play your sound, jump timer equals jump, hold, frames. So you can hold it in. Okay. I think that's working. But the problem is, we're still up here. If state equals idle, or on the floor. And we've got this like kind of repetitive if on floor up here, which is giving me problems. Is there a way to combine these? It feels like there should be, right? We have an if on floor and if on floor or state equals state's idle. We don't want has jumped to be true if you're idle. Unless we make like a new state, and when you spawn in, your state is spawn, right? Which we could do. But I don't think that would really solve the problem we're trying to, like, solve for right now, right? At the end of the day, I don't know why jump count equals 0 is getting triggered twice. So what if we did something a little bit weird here? What if we said velocity y equals jump boost and y plus equals like 30? And the theory is you will be hurled off the ground every time you press the space bar. And that should make it so that on floor doesn't trigger multiple times when it shouldn't. Let's see. Oh, right. I did plus instead of minus. Whoops. We're going to hurl the dog into the ground as hard as we possibly can. Okay. Okay. We're getting 100% success rate on these jumps. Yeah, it's working perfectly. So that's the problem. We're counting as on the floor when we shouldn't be on the floor. So let's go to our collision script. When are we setting on floor? Is that being overzealous? Not really, it's only 1 pixel below. So the problem really is we're not getting up off the ground quickly enough. So we're jumping, but we're not jumping quickly enough. And this is running within the same frame. Oh, duh, I know the easy way to do this. And jump count equals 0. Right? But then why are we setting it to 0 in there? Yeah, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. We need it to reset when you hit the floor. But we also need it not to run immediately following a jump. So how do we do that? You could have like, and velocity y is less than 0 or something. Yeah, I think that would be a sufficient hack to get it working. Let's try that out. That's a good call, Jack. Nope. Not working. Well, let's try it. Let's try the brackets. Yeah. Yep. We're still having that same problem. I mean, the thing is, right, like, if your velocity y is greater than 0 and you're in an idle state. Oh, wait, less than. Never mind. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to set it equal to 0. See if that works. Because less than or equal to 0 means we're ascending. Yeah. No, still not working. It's a bummer. Wonder why. Have greater than 0. I mean, that means you're falling. Which you shouldn't be. Your velocity Y should be 0 if you're on the floor. Yeah. Yep. Good. Okay, good. I like it when things don't work and I know why they don't work. That's good. So if we're in an idle state and our velocity Y is less than 0, we move it to the jumping state. That jumping state... Oh, shoot. So that's why we're hitting this or on floor. Once again, it's the on floor that's killing us. So we're moving out of the state correctly, but we're not moving off of the floor because from one frame to the next, we don't move a pixel yet. So, what if? Oh, we can't. Oh, is it still off to the side? Sorry about that. What if? Just do Y minus minus. Just raise it up 1 pixel. Just move it up by 1. Oops. Will that be enough to solve this? Like, it's not a great solution, but if it does the trick right now... No, not quite. Okay. Y minus equals 2. Let's go one at a time. And then we'll see, like, what level of jank needs to exist for this to be fixed. Looks like just that much. And I can live with that for now. It feels gross to not be fixing the problem, but I'm going to be okay with it for now in the name of speed. Once again, it's all about opportunity cost, right? Let's see how far off to the side of the wall we could get. Go! So you can get off to the edge here, but it's pretty difficult. There we go. All right. Whatever works. Yeah, right. Most people are probably not going to be able to pick up on that little 2-pixel movement. So we're going to hit done. Hooray! We did it, chat. Oh, shoot. All right. Let's see here. What am I doing? Right, I want to write down so that I can remember it better. Yes, the on-floor flag is written. So, we don't move upwards quickly enough to, let me put the browser on, to not be on the floor. I manually shift us up 2 pixels now to account for this, which isn't great, but seems to work and not be too intrusive. Okay. All right, there we go. So that's for me to be able to remember what I did and why up here. I'm going to delete this soon, I'm sure. But now I'll be able to remember a little bit more because I wrote it down. Okay, platform collisions. It is time to deal with this one now. Oh no, actually it's not. It's 2:30. What am I doing? It's time for Balatro. Let's go play Balatro, everyone. We're going to do some analysis of Balatro. We're going to talk about the von Restroff effect. So for those of you who are plebeians, for those of you who are unaware, the von Restorff effect is as follows. Von Restorff effect. Oh, that's good. That's so much easier to say. There we go. Von Restorff effect. A phenomenon of memory in which noticeably different things are more likely to be recalled than common things. So we've got Southwest Airlines here, right? They painted their planes to look like animals instead of planes. We've got Chick-fil-A, where their billboards don't look like billboards. Balatro is poker that doesn't feel like poker. So it creates that feeling of memory, right? I think it's a very big deal as to how they were able to catch fire like they have. So poker, as we talked about the other day, has a huge TAM, right? The total addressable market is out of control with poker. All the cool kids know poker. I'm the only one who doesn't know poker. I don't know if you can paint a plane to look like a plane. They're mostly just painted while they just are planes. Jack, you're in timeout. Yeah, so like the addressable market is huge, right? Way more people play poker than play video games. Way more people know the rules to poker than know how a round of Halo is played, right? So by taking something very familiar, it has a huge market, and then they put just enough of a spin on it, you can see like they didn't really change the theme very much, right? It's still poker. It's still poker cards. Like, they brought in roguelike mechanics, but nothing about this is not poker. So it is poker, but it feels different. So, oh, this is the middle of a run. We're gonna start a new run. I think that's a big deal, and I think it's why Bingle Bingle is being successful, more successful than they were expecting it to be. I think it's something we can keep in mind. Oh, geez, get 4 tarot cards right out of the gate. Sounds kind of good. Enhance to 2 molt cards. Create up to 2 random planet cards. Converts 3 selected cards to hearts. Yeah, let's do that. So got 3 hearts, and then we will, let's level up our hands. And we get this again. Increase the rank of up to 2 selected cards by 1. Creates up to 2, creates 2 more random tarot cards. Infinite tarot cards. All right. Molt cards are really good. Really good. I tend to use jacks a bunch. Let's get multiplier up on jacks. And then we'll get 2 more tarot cards. Converts 3 more cards to hearts. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Use. We're going to try and knock out clubs. Enhances 2 select cards to bonus cards. Yes, please. Use. Thank you. So we're going to have 2 pair here, and with 2 bonus cards. That's going to be pretty stonks. We got 2 kings, 2 threes. Five, 6, 7, 9, jack, queen. So we definitely want to get rid of that 2. What do we want to take out here? Let's go for the higher value cards. There we go. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. And that should pretty much take care of us, right? There we go. Got it. All right. Creates a random joker card. Seems good. All cards are considered face cards. This is the Joker that kind of took me all the way to the end of that last time. And I have yet to figure out what this voucher does. Is it like a scratch and sniff? Let's get a random Joker. Prevents death if chips scored are at least 25% of required chips and then self-destructs. Okay, so it's a bubble. It's a shield. It's a revive. Good. Gives a free Mega Celestial Pack. That's also really good. Mega Celestial Pack's really good. 2 hand upgrades. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's level up the full house. That's usually a pretty good thing to do. And then I think 3 of a kind is level 2. Yeah, let's buff up 3 of a kind up to level 3. And then we'll go for this one. This is our first blind we've actually done. Wow, we have 3 pairs of 2s. Let's go digging. Yeah, we got 2 10s. That's good. Let's do 1 more discard. There we go. So we have 3 of a kind, 70 times 7, or we go to the full house, 65 times 6, but we do get the 2 extra cards. I think that's going to be good. Let's go for that. Okay. Let's get rid of all these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite enough. Wait, we have ace. Oh, man, I can never figure out when the ace actually applies to be, like, 1 or not. Do I have to, like, select it first? Yes, you have to select it first. Oh, man. That would be helpful to have a visualization of. To know, like, what order are things actually going to be rendered in. Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. You just weren't selected the 2. I'm pretty sure I had the 2 selected. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I didn't, though. Maybe I was off. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Let's get rid of these. Oh, we can't. Oh, no. Let's get rid of these cards. Two pair. I mean, that'll get us what we need. It's fine. It's not crazy optimal, but we get the win. Each king held in hand gives times 1.5 multiplier. Can I lock you, please? I would like to keep you. Yeah, let's make another random Joker. Why not? +4 mult. Sure, great. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. I hate this one. I don't think I've ever beaten this one. Let's go fly kites. Discard. Hey, that looks good. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. That's a pretty good start. And then we'll discard these cards so I can actually see what's going on. 8, 9, 10. We're missing the jack. Don't really have any suits. Could we go for suits? Sure. Let's just get some junk out of the hand. Oh! That took us where we needed to be. Great! Good game. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Every card is a face card. I swear it feels like you discard the most random of cards. Well, I tend to go towards lower numbers. But, like, lower numbers and sometimes if I'm trying to go for a suit. I'll keep that in mind too. But usually I tend to key into numbers, weirdly enough. I think it's because there's like more things that relate to numbers, more possible hand variations that relate to numbers than there are to colors, right? Like, you can't do 3 clubs and get one. It'd be one off a straight and just be like, no, I shall discard the middle one. Well, I don't know. I just haven't been crazy impressed with straights, to be honest. They kind of suck. Especially when we have 3 of a kind leveled up like we do, and full house leveled up like we do. It's the same? No way. No way. This is numbers. This is numbers. Number. Number. Suit. Number. Number. Number plus suit. So there's 6 hands that have to do with numbers, and like 1.5 that have to do with suits. So I think that's why I key into numbers over the suits most of the time. Ooh, gain 15 bucks on defeating the boss blind. I think that's really worth it. Especially when we're getting money off of discarding face cards. Let's keep the 10. Well, 2, 3, 4, ace. It's pretty close to a straight. What do we want to go for here? We have 10, jack, king. But, I mean, we're only 1 away from getting the straight on the low end. Ace, 2, 3, 4. But it's worth a lot fewer chips, which is the problem. I just realized we're in ads. Okay, welcome back. Full box, you show off. Oh, man. We have 3 hearts, too. We could also go for a straight. But, like, okay, no. Let's go back to what we actually have leveled up. Full house. 3 of a kind. 4s. Let's go for those. Getting a lot of money. That's good. We have 2 6s, 2 4s. What are we analyzing now exactly? The joy of playing. You know, you gotta experience the thing for a good long while before you can judge it, you know? Go to the 4s. Go for higher chip value cards. There we go. There's our full house. Okay. We're not getting as much money as I really need. Ace, 2, 3, 4. Missing the 5. No repeats here. I get that. No, in genuine analysis discussion, we really should. You know what? Let's do that. For the last couple of minutes that we're doing this, let's change our audio to be off. Let's have no audio and see how the game feels. Oh. Gosh, it doesn't feel very good. I can tell you that much. Um, let's get rid of those. Ooh. Darn, I'm really bummed I threw away the queen now. See, like, why is that not a straight? King, ace, 2, 3, 4. Why can't it wrap around? I wish it could. That would make my life much easier right now. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose on the small blind. Yeah, this is brutal. I guess we have a flush here, don't we? Which we haven't leveled up, so it isn't going to give us a ton of points, but it's, you know, it's something. 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite enough. Balatro is a little hard sometimes. Well, it's especially hard when, like, you don't grok the systems. And I'm the sort of player, I'm not the sort, like, you watch, like, a Retromation, and he will just get an innate understanding of the mechanics and how that game wants you to behave. And I'm not that way. I need a ton of repetition in order to start kind of understanding things. And I can usually work my way up to really high ascension level difficulties in roguelikes, but it takes me a long time. Do we go for the straight? Or do we just go for the 3 of a kind? I think we gotta go for 3 of a kind. I don't know if a straight is really gonna carry us where we need to go. We're out of discards. Oh no. That's not good. Oh man. All right. Let's play these 5. Jeez, that's really not good. 7, 8, 9, 10. But we don't have the final the final. We got 4 diamonds, but we need a 5th. Yeah, I think we're just gonna lose here. Man, what a bummer. All right, we'll start a new run. Oh wait, no, we had our revive Joker. We're good. Okay, plus 15 multiplier when 0 discards are remaining. I may need that. Let's go for that, and then let's start keying our deck into the same value cards. That sounds really good. Look how much money we have. That's ridiculous. I need to remember these cards exist too, where like, when you buy a card, you're not just buying a card, you're buying a card like with upgrades, and I always forget about that. Do we have anything like disproportionately represented? Kings, I guess. Kings are disproportionately represented. So like an ace, extra aces would probably be really strong. We have 2 aces of hearts as well. Let's get a 3rd ace of diamonds. That sounds good. And that re-triggers. That sounds really good. Let's go to the next round. 2 free tarot cards sounds good, but I think we can do all right. So discard all of these guys. 2 kings, that's good. I think we go for the 3 of a kind. Well, we got our flush. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for the heart. Let's keep our kings. 5 of a suit. Yeah. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a much less compelling of an experience when there's no sound. And I think the sound really reinforces that kind of psychedelic vibe that they're going for with the background that they have and everything. Without it, all of this movement, it doesn't feel like it ties together very well, which is a really interesting thing to note, right? That the audible cues reinforce the aesthetic, right? And if we're talking about aesthetic usability effect, right? Here we go. Aesthetics aren't just visuals, they're audible as well. Oh, gall. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Okay. 3 of a kind. That's good. And we got the full house. That's also good. Yeah, let's go for it. Just feels like we're not scoring enough. Like, we need to get our multiplier way higher. Like, we are falling very far behind here. We're not drawing any queens with which we may use our tarot card. Yeah, we haven't drawn a single queen. Two jacks is not going to cut it. Two pair is not going to cut it. Whatever. Yeah, I think. Oh, whoa. That was actually really high scoring. Okay, cool. Why was that so high scoring? Oh, because we have plus 15 multiplier when we have no discards remaining. I forgot about that. Okay. Goodness. Well, I think this is our best bet then. Is that going to be enough? Oh, just barely. Just barely. Yeah, and all the juice of all of this screen jiggle and everything, it doesn't feel anywhere near as impactful. Plus 10 chips if played hand contains a straight. Plus 20 mult if played hand contains a 4 of a kind. It's also very good. I think we're actually going to re-roll this shop, though. Level up straight. That's good. We do get a lot of straights. And leveling up pair would be good, just for desperation plays, you know? Let's re-roll again. We got a lot of money. Plus 8 multiplier if played hand contains a pair. That's really good for us. Plus 2 chips for each dollar you have. Oh. That is also really good. I think we're going to buy both of these and sell this plus 4 multiplier. Because I think most of the time we are going to be getting a pair of some sort. Diamond cards are debuffed. That's fine. We don't really do much with diamonds. No hearts. Boy, what a hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, jack. Jeez. Yeah. I wish I could get rid of the 6 as well. Let's get rid of those. Okay, we got 2 pair. Oh, we got a full house. Here we go. So now this will kick in our joker we got here, plus 8 multiplier. It's going to be good. There we go. Nice. 2682. We're climbing our way back up. We're getting back into the space we need to be in. Unfortunately, this card is not really going to work for us. And I'd love to get another queen in hand so we can use our tarot card on that. We do have a pair, but we should also kind of be trying to get rid of our discards so we can get our big multiplier. Ooh, do we just go for the flush? It's only level 1. That's so painful to do. Jiminy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep the queen. We'll fish for another queen and see if we can't get that leveled up into a king. Man. Game, you're not wanting to give me what I need. We do have a couple 4s. That's good. Yeah, flushes just aren't really going to give me the point value that I need. Yeah, let's get rid of all these. Hey, we got our 2 queens. Good. You are now kings. Congratulations. We got 2 pair. Plus our 15, plus 8. So we have plus 23 to that. Plus 82 chips. I think that's going to be pretty good. I think that's going to do all right. Yeah, that was pretty okay. That was all right. Good. Hey, we're pulling this run back. Earn $4 at the end of the round. All face cards become gold cards. Chat. This means, in conjunction with this one, all of our played cards, yes, all of our cards are faces. All of our played cards will become golden. We will be farming in money, and this bull is going to be the most golden calf idol of wealth you have ever experienced. What do I get rid of, though? I think we get rid of the Jolly Joker. I think this is going to be more worth it. Wow. Let's go try and fish for some more kings. Bonus card holographic plus 10 multiplier. Ooh, you found a nice synergy there. Yay, finally! I'm doing it. Oh, man. 30 extra chips plus 10 multiplier. That's just really good. I think we go for that and then try and find ways to, like, boost it. Yeah, and let's level up our hands a bit more. I'm really feeling the need for that, too. Level up full house. Okay. Next round. We want to save some money so that the bull, like, gets his buffs, right? Gives $1 per unused discard this run. Only gives $4. I think we can pass on that one. Hey, we already got a triple. That's good. Let's discard all these. Hope for more kings. Good. Yes, there's our full house. And those are now all golden. Gold. I like gold. So, I think, Jack, yeah. These are permanently now golden cards. So whenever I draw them, it's like essentially just we'll work our way through our deck and we'll convert more and more of them into gold. And once everything is gold, we can get rid of the Midas Mask. Let's discard these guys. 2 pair? Is that worth? Permanently? That is crazy. That is crazy. You're 100% correct. Oh, sheesh. Let's go with 2 pair. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't use those kings because we got more kings coming. We have 1, 2 more kings that we can draw. And that's better than most of the other cards that we could draw. So let's just, like, clean our hand out a little. Oh, that's so much gold. There we go. There's our 3 of a kind. 6, 7, 8, 9 Jack. Let's set ourselves up for some sort of like a straight for next turn. Ooh, Joker unlocked. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Jack. Missing the 10. Let's do some discards here. I'm realizing I should have been getting rid of more of the discards earlier. Shoot. All right. Well, this might be the end of the run. Oh, we pulled it out. We pulled it. Why do you need a 10? You need a 10. You need because we only had 9 to Jack, right? Okay. Let's buy another card. Fishing for kings. Gold is good. You had 5 to 9. Yeah, we did have 5 to 9, but it just wasn't very strong. Especially since we didn't have the plus 15 multiplier. Like, we needed to discard stuff in order to crank our multiplier up. The 5 to 9 wasn't going to cut it. Wasn't going to get us the amount of points we needed. I thought we just skip this, to be frank. Yeah, let's just skip it. Let's just go to the next round. You could have discarded something else and played it. I mean, maybe. It's hard to confirm that without, like, going back. But let's discard these. Why did I didn't mean to discard that 3. Darn it. Let's see here. Let's just go with 2 pair. And check out the 6. Watching you play this game is annoying. Well, then you go buy it and you play it, Jack. All right, we got our 3 pair. That's good. Or 3 of a kind, not 3 pair. Do we just go for it? Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 7. We can try and aim for like a flush. So we got the 2 queens, 2 twos. Man, we're doing so many 2 pairs. Let's discard the 4, the 9, the 10. Let's keep the ace. Jeez. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Bring me my son. Thank you. Hey, guy, welcome in. Are you gonna sunset this run? Ariel, hello, welcome in over Holding Down the Fort on YouTube. What happened to my beard? I scared it away. Welcome in, it's good to see you. We're playing Balatro, and we're doing it with no sound, which is deeply unsettling. It is not anywhere near as good of an experience. It's very tense. Man, that is just not going to be enough. Ooh, 3 of a kind. Great. Great. And it's this bonus holographic card. That's great. And then we'll just play these other 2 cards. Let's make them gold. Is this going to be enough? Yes, it is. Excellent. There we go. Add $1 of sell value to every Joker and consumable card at the end of the round and plus 10 multiplier. That's pretty good. We have $100. You're mad rich, buy everything. Yeah, for real. Yeah, let's buy that for sure. Yeah. Let's go on a spending spree of it. Let's level up 4 of a kind? I don't know. I think we're jumping out on 3s kind of every single time. Let's do straight. That's the more reasonable thing. Get multiple avenues to victory. You have the reroll too. Yes. And let's actually buy the voucher. So now we can get cards from here, help us fish for those kings that we want. 1 selected card into a wild card, which would be great. We don't want to convert to clubs. We don't want to convert to diamonds. Looks like we're making a wild. So let's do this ace. We're kind of going heavy on aces and ooh, yes. Aces and kings are what we're looking for. Yes, absolutely. Convert 1 card into another card. Sounds great. And I think that's where we're going to end for now so that we have enough money to seed our bull. Hearts are no longer allowed. That's a bummer. I don't know if you guys knew this, but we're kind of heavy on hearts in this deck. Yeah, they're all the hearts. Good job. Your ace was golden, it's not anymore. Yeah, it got overwritten, but I mean, I think that's fine. I think we clearly have plenty of money, right? Money is not our biggest point of problems here. I need 1 trillion more discards. Ah. And this is the problem I end up running into in Balatro, is I feel like I've stacked the deck so heavily, but in reality, it's hard to remember. There's 54 cards. That's a lot of cards. It's really hard to stack a deck when you have that many. Yeah, let's just go for it. I don't know. We got our full house. I mean, that was good. I mean, even that garbage hand was so much. Yeah, see, this is our big problem. Oh, jeez. You know, let's just go out in a blaze of glory. A royal golden blaze of glory. Here we go. Joker unlocked. Nice. Oh, we got it! Every single fight this run has been like, we're for sure gonna lose. And then somehow, these things come out and make it happen. Connie Dev, welcome in. It's great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. From debuffed cards, yeah, fully debuffed hand, and we still won. All right, definitely get that Queen of Hearts. Let's get some more cards. We have another heart, which is good. Yeah, sure. And I totally ignored my tarot cards, too. That was dumb. -1 ante, -1 hand per round? Why would you want that? Oh, it shortens the game, so the difficulty gets lower, but then you get one less hand. So if you're like one-shotting stuff, but you're worried about your scaling, you'd want to go for that one. That makes sense. Let's do one more reroll. Ooh. Played cards with club suit. Give +4 multiplier when scored. That sounds really cool. I wish that was hearts. Converts up to 3 selected cards to diamonds. Yeah, nah, we'll just pass. Rerolls in the next shop start at $0. No, I think we need to play our tarot cards. So let's get rid of these two. Use. Blop. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not quite a flush. I really want to use this, though. Do we just use the pair? I might just use the pair. Oh, no, it's going to turn gold. Oh, you can be gold and holographic. Good. Good, good, good. All right. This is where we can convert something into another King of Hearts. Convert the left card into the right card. I did that in the wrong order once. Never again. There we go. So we've got 3 golden Kings of Hearts. Let's go ahead and discard some of these guys. And then we have a 4 of a kind, too. 60 times 7. It's not as good as a 3 of a kind. That game looks confusing when you have no clue what it is. Connie! Connie! High five. Yes. I've never played poker, really, in my life. Played maybe once or twice. And chat hates it when I play this game. Because I'm really bad at seeing the sorts of things I need to do. Lurk, no worries, Mothman Centaur. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're playing this without sound effects, without music, and it's a major bummer. And it's got me thinking, I need to be paying a lot more attention to the audible designs in my game. In fact, Humble Bundle just got a new bundle out for open source, or not open source, but royalty-free music. Spend $20 and you get like hundreds and hundreds of songs. You should probably go check that out. The royal you, as in everyone. I did. Do I just go for the 3 of a kind? I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants to just dive through my discards. I kind of want to just do that. to get my multiplier up. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of get some of the fodder out of the hand. Wow, that was a really high amount. We really need higher multipliers. Goodness gracious. Let's discard all those. Okay. I think we gotta dig for the multiplier, man. We just gotta hunt for it. So let's get our pair going here. Man, that's so outrageous. And this is our problem, is like we kind of end up down the creek without a paddle. Jack, get out of here. Go to bed. Yeah, what a bummer. Okay, is this going to be enough? I highly doubt it. Nope. Oh, we met our end. All right, that's Balatro with no sound. All of this feels way worse without sound. Way worse without sound. These unlocks don't feel very satisfying at all, even with all of the good visual effects that are on there. Like it's just rough. With that, this has been a wonderful day. We got some progress made. We fixed one of those really big bugs. Thank you for hanging out. We're gonna go hang out with someone else now. We're gonna go right into Fortune's favorite, who's a lovely member of the community and is making a wonderful game about pigeons trying to make a political uprising. So let's go hang out with Fortune's favorite. Thank you so much for coming in to us today. If you found something of value in here today, you're invited to follow, subscribe, throw your money at me so that my son might have formula. We're a charitable enterprise devoted to helping people develop the skill sets they need to enter the video game industry. And if that's of interest to you, we'd love to have you here. Welcome home. With that, let's go hang out with Fortune's favorite.